Hello and welcome back to my series of videos about old calculators. Today we're going to talk about one of them that I already showed in a previous video. It's called the GEM adder, G-E-M adder, and this was made by a company called Automatic Adding Machine. So this was a device that you had to own if you were born around the 1900. It was made in 1906, 1907. So you're looking at something like 100 years old. And the reason why I want to talk about that again is because I got a couple more, and I want to show you the difference between the normal one, which is this one with shiny finish, and the other one, which is the black version of it. So it's matte black color here, and the stand is a little different also. The way that you can hold it on the table, it's a little different, but it works exactly the same way. Both of them work exactly the same way, and one of the big advantage of this machine at that time was that there was a resetting device here. So once you are done doing all your calculation, which was mostly addition and subtraction, you just reset everything to zero and you start a new one. I found an ad on an old, very old book where they were selling this machine for $15 in 1906. I think $15 at that time was quite some, but it was still much cheaper than buying the big ones that were also available at that time. And finally, the other one I found was this one, which is a bit bigger. If you compare the size of both of them, you see. And this one is also made by the same company, Automatic Adding Machine, but they changed. Instead of calling that GEM, they call that Premier. And the other difference is that instead of having 7 rows, you have 8. It's a little bit bigger. It's not uncomfortable, but the other one, the GEM, is much easier to hold in your hand, put in your vest pocket, or use it. This one is more for a table. That you would put that on the table in a stand and use that in the same way that you would use the other one. I don't want to go over the history of this device because there's plenty of websites that you can find explaining that the creator of this machine came from Russia in 1889 or something like that, and started working on those machines. But you get the idea. Around 1900, at the turn of the century, like they say, you got those adding machines. At the same time, you got the other model, this one, which was a little bit different. What I like about those GEM machines is that you can just move the chain and you will get all the results here. On this one, you need a stylus and move the wheels, and of course when you reach 10, one digit is carried over to the next one, and there is a reset. Okay, so we cannot complain too much, but this one was much bigger. This one is the size of the ruler, and it's called the odometer. So again, thank you for visiting my videos. In the next one, I'm going to talk about a very nice device, and I want to put a complete video on this one because it's a very nice one. It's called the Tachylam, and I'm very proud of having this one because the only place I saw that was in museums. And anyway, I'm going to talk about that in the next video. And by the way, if you were wondering what was the background music, it's just plain old 78 RPM disc with Foxtrot. So thank you again and see you in the next video.